Shoot. Good morning, Facebook. It's Ask Joshua, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, broadcasting live from the home studio. It is I, hero, legend, grandpa. That's who we are. And hey, this morning we come to talk to you about uh, the Game Changers Protocol. Right? I follow a young man um, called Robin Sharma. Read his books, pay subscription to some of his master classes, and he teaches this protocol to um, what do you call superstar CEOs, athletes, world achievers, and if it works for them, it will work for you, and it will work for me. All right, so we want to share this protocol in our own way, not plagiarizing anything that he do, but we're going to deliver this thought in our own way. So listen, the Game Changers Protocol: 4 habits for extreme achievement, right? And so we talk about developing habits and let your good habits be your master, right? So these are 4 outstanding habits that you can install. Um, and that's why I call a protocol, because you can install this in your psychic. So it's going to take some programming to do that, right? So the first habit of extreme achievement is self identity. You will never achieve more than how you identify yourself. If you identify yourself as average, as also ran, this is how you're going to perform, right? But if you identify yourself as genius, as world class, and you put in the work to become that, that your identity would change. You can actually program your identity, right? So, and how this is programmed is by your environment. What are you, excuse me, still overcoming this COVID, so still got some respiratory issues. But hey, listen, identity. You can program that identity by your environment, the people that you associate with, the information that you take in or you reading, as opposed to watching TV and Netflix and chilling, right? So that's your environment. Are you doing the necessary 2.5 hours of personal development for a 10-year period to become world class? Trust me, the journey is worth it, right? Number 2, develop world class willpower, right? So, hey, willpower is needed. Willpower is a muscle, and the more you practice it, the better you get, right? But willpower will let you down sometimes. So, what you have to do is you have to use this willpower until you establish the habit, right? So when you're developing the habit, it takes 66 days to program a new habit into you so that um, doing that new habit will feel better than not doing it, right? So it will make you uncomfortable when you don't do it. If you have developed a new habit of getting up at 5 a.m. and working out, and you do that for 66 days in a row, and day 67, if you decide not to do it, you will feel off, right? If you decide that I'm going to read 10 pages every day, and you do that for 66 days, uh, and you stop on 67th day and don't read that information, that motivational information, that inspiring information, hey, you will not feel good about it. So willpower is needed in the beginning to develop the habit, because um, after 66 days, something happened that's called automaticity. It become automatic to you, and then you can move on to using your willpower for something else. And one thing, once again, likening willpower to a muscle. And if you overwork a muscle, it's going to get fatigued. It's going to get tired. So if you are constantly using willpower, there's going to be a deficit in your willpower. So rest is critical. Rest is important, right? So get your rest, refresh yourself, so that you don't burn out. You don't start making bad decisions, right? Using willpower. Number 3, don't wait to be inspired to do your best work, right? So, hey, do your best work now, right? So, well, I'm gonna wait till I get inspired, then I'm gonna do my Sistine Chapel. It's not gonna happen, right? You need to do your best work now, and you'll find that you will get inspiration along the way. I started doing my best work, and I started accomplishing these little tasks, and I get that feel good dopamine drug, and I just get addicted to that feel good drug of doing my best work, right? So don't wait to get inspired, right? Start where you are, start now, start small, get started. All right. Number 4, there are 2 types of income, right? So there's the external and the internal income. 2 types of income. So we're always looking at that and that external income. Well, they don't pay me enough to be world class at this job. They don't pay me enough to, excuse me, to give them my all and give them my best, right? So that's external compensation, earnings, the money. But the internal is the person that you are becoming. And if you become world class, trust me, the money will come. If you provide extraordinary service, if you give the best products, the best service that humanly possible for you, trust me, the compensation will come. But the better bang for your buck is the person that you're becoming. 2 types of income. That's external income. Yeah, we need it, right, to take care of things, but it is better to become that world class person who people admire. Okay. All right. So once again, this is the Game Changers Protocol. 4 habits of extreme achievement. So if you want to be a world class individual, install these habits, right? So decide what you want to be world class in. See me, I'm a hero, I'm a legend, I'm a grandpa. I am a world class grandpa. That's what I had decided to be, right? I'm not a world class financial advisor or motivational speaker. No, that's fine. We're gonna do that, but I really want to be world class as being Paw Paw, right? So install these habits. Self identity. That's how I identify myself, right? As a grandfather, right? And so this is how I see myself, right? So I associate with other grandfathers that are world class, right? And say, hey, what are you doing for your grandkids? And how are you planning for them, right? So if you want to, your associations, right? And then dedicate yourself, right? So this identity is really critical in money. So if you see yourself, if you have an identity of a $50,000 a year person, you make $50,000 in January, trust me, you are going to sit down for the rest of the year. I have had it happen. Right, left corporate America, six-figure earner, started working for myself. January, February, half of March, I made $100,000. I went partying the rest of the summer, because I had that identity. And so to expand my income, I had to expand my identity. I had to expand my association. I didn't want to be the smartest guy in the room. I didn't want to be the fastest, the strongest person. So I needed to change my neighborhood. I needed to change my environment if I wanted to change my self identity. Right? Um, we'll develop world class willpower. Right? So willpower, that's what it takes. Discipline, consistency, action around what you want, the habit that you want to install. 66 days for it to become automaticity, right? Then you don't have to use willpower on that anymore. Then you can go and install another habit. This is the secret of world class individuals. Look at a world class athlete, right? If he's trying to install a jump shot, once he has it installed, then he can start working on his defense, right? Keep moving. If he has to use willpower his whole career for his shooting ability, he's in trouble. He's going to burn out, right? So, excuse me, world class willpower, 66 days, and keep moving from habit to habit and installing. This is a protocol. Don't wait to be inspired. Do your best work now. Somebody who needs you today to be your best, right? That's what you want to think. Every time you get up, what client does my spouse, does my children, does my community needs me to be my best today? The answer is yes. Excuse me. I'm telling you, we're still having some residual effects of this COVID, respiratory, but hey, we're going to do what we do, man. We're going to get her done, right? So, because we want to inspire, and we're not waiting till we inspired to do our best work, right? Number 4, there are 2 types of income. Ken said enough. There's external income. That's what we're always looking at. But wow, that internal income, the person that you become, right? Um, that is more valuable than money, right? So, I have people always ask me, Joshua, are you a millionaire? Why you want to know? If I was, it wouldn't mean anything to you. But what I will tell you is that um, that internal earning is a deci millionaire. That's 10 times, right? So the value that we have created, we have developed in ourselves, is more. Because I tell people, and let's look at earnings, right? So if you have a skill that you can bring to the marketplace, and you can consistently every year make $100,000 with that skill without working for someone else, you're a millionaire, right? So $100,000 every year for 10 years, you made $1 million, right? So don't get caught up on the money. Get caught up on the person, the person that you're becoming. All right. So his voice is going to fail me. I think I'm right at 14 minutes. We just wanted to share with you these protocols, habits. So tune in next time we do a goal setting workshop. This is how people that consistently achieve goals achieve them. Habits, right? They have habits are based upon our beliefs. And so if you want to watch your behavior, all right, your behavior is based on your belief. You need to change your beliefs, right? Hey, Thank you guys for tuning in. That's all I got before this thing fails me. Listen, we're doing a workshop in Chicago this weekend at the old Seaway Bank Self-Help Credit Union on 87th Street in Chicago. If you're in the area, you know where it is. Come on out from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. This workshop, Brother Ware, this workshop is women in retirement. Um, it's going to be awesome, because I'm going to be there. All right. All right, Brother Ware, happy weekend. As imparting, we always wish you guys love, peace, and soul. Tune in with us next Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right. Bye for now.